Something is wrong with reality.
I love you, Barry Allen.
Everyone on Earth thinks we're each other.
You did this to us.
You can undo it.
Why would I want to?
What's happening?
He's rewriting reality again.
Enough! You will not do to this Earth what you did to mine.
I offer you godhood.
Show them what a real god can do.
Elseworlds. The 3-night crossover event starts Sunday, December.
You don't believe in Batman? Batman is an urban legend. That's not Batman. No, it is not.
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on the Elseworlds crossover. So we've finally got our first official look at the Elseworlds trailer, which isn't just a little tease, and it's a pretty short tease trailer, just under 1 minute, and it looks pretty interesting. You know me, I'm a big fan of being honest on this channel. I personally don't think they've had a good crossover since the Flash and Arrow crossover and the Supergirl and Flash crossover. I didn't really like any of the crossovers. I know I get a bit of negativity in the comment section about that, but it is my opinion. So the crossover is starting Sunday the 9th of December. It's only a 3-day crossover, but with having like Lois Lane, like the Dctv version of Superman, it's almost like Legends is in it because they've added that many characters to it, the Monitor, Doctor Doom, and so on. So it's realistically only 1 week away on Sunday, so it's very close. So they're going to be pushing out lots of content throughout the next 2 weeks until we get it. So the crossover, all it seems to be doing is changing reality. So essentially, if you're a Marvel subscriber, they've got the reality stone and they're forging a new reality, but that's not how it's going to play out. So the trailer starts like this: Stephen Amell turns into the Flash and Grant Gustin is playing the Green Arrow. And I presume somewhere throughout the crossover, they're changed back into their actual real characters. So the trailer starts with Steve Amell saying something is wrong with the reality. Then we see him in the Flash suit for the first time. Obviously, we've seen him in a bunch of pictures, but it's also interesting when we see him moving. We see Dr. Destiny with a special book. It looks like he's getting out something. It's most likely the Kryptonian book because there's symbols that look like the same symbols that Nora Allen's been writing down, but it also does look like Kryptonian writing. Hard to tell. Steve Amell says everyone on Earth thinks we are each other, implying that he knows he isn't the real person. So Green Arrow, as in the Flash, because obviously Steve Amell is playing the Green Arrow but really is the Flash, says to Dr. Destiny, "You did this to us, you can undo it." And Dr. Destiny replies, "Why would I do that?" We get our first look at Ruby Rose as Batwoman because, to be honest guys, like I said before, you can't really tell how good it looks until you see it in motion picture, until you see the character moving, and she looks pretty sweet. Very comic book accurate based character, at least from the suit. So Jay Garrick says this: "Enough. You will not have this Earth like you did mine," implying that something's happened on his Earth before that we've never heard of before. And obviously we have Kara Danvers there, Supergirl, we have the Flash, not the real Flash, and Green Arrow, not the Green Arrow, facing off against what could be evil Superman. So we see Supergirl, the Flash, Green Arrow next to the bat signal, which looks pretty cool. We see the Kent farm, it's the original one from Smallville. Looks like there's had a minor upgrade slightly, which is pretty cool. As we know, Lois Lane will be coming to the crossover, but not as a primary character. We see the DCT's version of Superman for the first time, so they must be going to Earth 38 during the crossover. That's probably why they're at Kent Farm. We see Killer Frost in the Elseworlds trailer. Unclear what she's doing there, as we know it's not the reality, it's a different reality. So the Monitor in the comics is a good character, but he doesn't appear like he's playing a good character. He says, "I offered you godhood." We see him handing a special book, the kind of Kryptonian book, over to Dr. Destiny. And the Monitor is usually a good guy, so it's obviously in a different dimension. And he says, "Show him what a real god can do. Enter Black Superman." And I just find this funny because for me, Superman is Henry Cavill version, but I understand we're in a different universe. It's just funny because I can't take that character seriously. I know I might get some hate for that, but I really can't take his version of Superman seriously when he got his ass handed to him quite easily by Supergirl. Now this is kind of weird because obviously in the Supergirl show, Supergirl beat Superman up pretty easily, and we all know based on the comic book logic that Supergirl's stronger than Superman. Yeah, let that sink in. So if it's an evil version of Superman, should still be stronger. So why is it going to take The Flash, Jay Garrick the Flash, Green Arrow and Supergirl to take out evil Superman? Now I understand that evil Superman isn't going to be the main villain. It's just a bit funny because they always like to play on this kind of evil versus good during storylines in crossovers. But it is a massive hint that maybe one day we will be getting Anti-Monitor. But that is pretty hardcore to bring that to the CW. To be honest, as the Flash does go disappearing in season 10, and obviously in the comics he disappeared when he kind of had a massive battle with Anti-Monitor and he had to disappear. So I think they might be combining them storylines maybe when they get to season 10. But so far the crossover looks decent. They keep playing on the fact that Batman isn't around. Yeah, we know, we get it, okay? Just bring Batman or don't. Stop saying Batman. I mean, in the other trailer, the Batwoman tease, how many times do they name drop Batman? We know Batman has been gone for 3 years. You've told us this. Massive plot hole though, because obviously probably the reason is because Batman's kind of engaged in the Titans TV show. Well, kind of, they keep name dropping him. And also he's engaged in the Gotham TV show, and obviously they have the rights to TV rights for Batman. So that's probably the reason why they can't use Batman. So I presume when Gotham dies after next season, that maybe Batman will come into the show. Or during the crossovers, and it would make sense. Batwoman hasn't been piloted yet. Obviously, there is a pilot, but they've not got a season yet until we find out if it's going to be good. All the indications are that Green Arrow is in his last season, so maybe it's going to like swap that place. But let's be honest, guys, the ratings for all the CW TV shows are very low. The Flash is well below 2 million. The Flash is the flagship show, so it's not looking too good for superhero TV shows on the CW. But this crossover does look pretty awesome, and we do have episode 100 of the Flash, which does look pretty cool. And we'll have Zoom, Saboteur, and Reverse Flash, but nothing has been officially confirmed. Well, yes, I guess it has. Zoom's officially been confirmed by the voice actor for the show, so that's pretty cool. So anyway, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. I know I've started. I'm going to do a bunch more of Flash Arrow based content, but I haven't really liked the last few episodes, so it doesn't really motivate me to review a show if I don't like the current episode, because then I'd be a bit negative. But anyway, guys, I will try my best to upload more Flash and Arrow based content. Anyway, guys, please like, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you in the next video very soon. Catch you later.